Alright, I'm going to read another catalog. So this might be another video just for me, because I want to put this in a display box. If you watched the previous videos, I mentioned that the first shop I went to, the first catalog I had was Old Town Magic Shop. Old Town Magic Shop started off in a little retro looking strip mall area called Old Town. It was decorated to look like the 50s, and then later this company added more stores to different areas, so they felt they had to change the name, so they became Magic Max for the other areas. I might do a video on this catalog later. This one's all beat up, but this is the one I'm going to concentrate on. This one, I believe, was the final catalog they ever put out. I don't remember if I've had this one before. I won this one recently off of eBay, but I thought I'd go through it one more time. But I do believe this is the last catalog they ever put out. Let me see if I can adjust everything, get everything in frame. But yeah, the owners there, joining the Magic Club, and the star system that we went over on the previous videos. Easy to do for 5 stars all the way down to 1 star, which meant a lot of sleight of hand to perfect the trick. But once again, we'll start off with the Close-Up Magic Haunted Key. But yeah, that was a key that moved by itself. A little pocket guillotine. I think I have a version of that where you can chop a cigarette in half, but then you put a person's finger in there, and the blade harmlessly passes through their finger. Have to find that sometime. Paradigm Principle, was that? I believe that was the one where you stop the hands of a watch. I believe there was. When I watch this video, I'm going to have to freeze everything and read everything, because there's a lot of these in here that I don't know. So yeah, like Gotcha Once, Gotcha Twice, Gotcha Again. Kind of a big name for a trick. But you know, I have to go through here and... So yeah, I want to put this in a display box and then use this video for a reference to go back on, because I bought this and I opened it up and I can already feel the spine of the catalog given away. Rising Business Cards, I've had a couple of those and I used it so much I actually wore it out, and one of them was made out of brass. Haunted Hank, that's a cute one. The hanky looks like it moves on its own. The fire alarm, that was so much fun. I don't know what was in this chemical, but you can hold a fireball in your hand. It did not burn you, and then for the kicker, you could put this fireball on your tongue, and then you eat it. They had videos on this. This is still on VHS, so I don't think this company was around long enough to make it to DVD. Another fire trick, Flame-O. You hold the big ball of fire in your hand, the ball and vase, and the egg vase. It's a really good beginner's trick. The ball or the egg, you take it out of the vase, you make it disappear, and then it reappears inside the vase. A mini Blendo, 4 different colored pieces of cloth merge into one. The pen through the tongue. I do have a video with that on my YouTube. Super Gel, that was the powder that solidifies liquid, every liquid except for milk. And some cola didn't work the best, but water worked great. Super Sight, yeah, have that somewhere. I have to dig that out, try to find it. Electric Hand, we've talked about in the past. It's something every magician knows, but may not know that name. If you can vanish a handkerchief or a cigarette in your hand, you know what it is. Lucky Lotto, I don't think I've had that one. That's Dealer, nope. Grab Bag, that's Oh, just luck of the draw there. Equal unequal ropes, which most people still know as Professor's Nightmare. Color changing rope. I thought I threw mine away, but I recently found it because, 15, 20 years ago, my dog got a hold of it and chewed it. Rainbow ropes, 3 different colored ropes are tied together, and then they turn into one rope with different colors. Cut and restored rope. Pretty self-explanatory there. Still use that in my show. Black box, I don't know that one. The Micro ATR, it's a very good handy apparatus. And lit match, you can make that pretty easy yourself. Thumb ablaze, oh, your thumb's on fire? That sounds fun. Trying to get that in frame. What here? Oh, the Close-Up Act collection. What we got in here? Scotch and Soda, Levitating Deck, The Great Escape, and Howie the Hank. Don't know which one they had for The Great Escape, but I do have the Scotch and Soda, the Levitating Deck, and the Handkerchief. So I'll try to make a video with those someday. Hoodwinked, Unfamiliar, Wonderlock. That was a cute one. Only the Magician had, let's see, like money's placed inside of a clear plastic sleeve thing and padlocked shut. All the spectators get to choose a key and then leave one key for the magician, and the spectators leave the only key that works for the magician, so he gets the money. Shell Shock, I guess that's the shell game. Oh, at least the same thing? It looks like it, yeah. Scam. That's all it was, a scam game. The Chain Escape, I use that occasionally. Rising Wand. That's a cute one. Twisting Arm Illusion. I do have a YouTube video with this. I joked it was a side effect from a COVID shot. The Light, that was when that first came out on the market, that everybody has had that. I think they're showing up in toy stores now. Miracle Dice. Judging from the illustration here, dice are put into a box, random numbers, and then they all change into the same number. The Ring Casket. Don't know that one. Whipple Duster. I think that was just a little gag. Alright, Triple Telepathy. The Cups and Balls. And like I said in the previous 2 videos, I disagree with their star system here. It should be 1 to 5 stars because there is so much difficult sleight of hand that can be done with cups and balls. Chop cups and a cup and balls combination. I have chop cups and balls. Maybe I'll do another video sometime. Hey, a fire wallet. Who would have such a thing? Crystal cube. You empty crystal box, and then something appears in there. Zigzag dollar. It's a cute one. And this is Ricky Raccoon. The original was Rocky Raccoon, but the original one was made with real fur. Ricky Raccoon is fake fur. But, so it's more politically correct. Vanishing Glass of Liquid. That looks neat. I don't think I've had that one. Penetration Frame. I did a video with that during the summer. That was the second trick I learned. Key to the Mind. That one. Laser pen. Is that a pen through anything? I believe so. Yeah. And VHS instructions. Cubio. Cube slides down a string and you tell it where to stop and it stops. Neat. Locked mystery box. It makes it's like somebody's ring disappears and it reappears inside of a box that's locked. Big thumb, or Real Flight. You borrow a person's finger ring, You make it disappear and it reappears inside zippered within a key case. A growing tie, a running gag. Every time you do a trick, you adjust your tie, it gets a little longer and longer, and then towards the end of your show, it's just ridiculously huge. Sponge balls, that's always a crowd pleaser. I have a video with sponge balls. I might do other stuff. Square sponge, or square ball. I think I have that. Rabbits. I have to do that sometime. Maximum security. Oh, looks like is that the same thing? The different name from that previous thing about the money going inside, and well, now I have to read this. Looks pretty similar. Color changing bald square, might have that. These are just magic kits. Magic kits are fun. I collect some magic kits. I'd like to get a few more. Chinese sticks. Pull on that cord rises up. Pull on that cord, this cord rises up, and there's nothing attached between the two sticks. It's pretty neat. Living arm. It's a cute one. Wonder bar. A little bar rises and floats out of a tube. Match up the nose. I've done it with cigarettes before. Exposure. I have a version of this on YouTube. That's one of my earlier videos. Decipher. Put a die into a box, or the spectators put a die into a box, any number up they want, and then they close it up, and then the magician is able to tell what number's on top. Dice bomb, that is such a cute little trick. That is on my YouTube. Hellbent, keys bend in your hand. Hot rod. We got a few of these. Maybe I'll demonstrate it sometime. Vanishing pen. Pretty self-explanatory. Flaming book. It's a torn and restored business card thing. And they still have the Old Town Magic Shop logo inside there, even though this is Magic Max now. Let's see. Let's turn the page. Checker. Oh, I used to have, I probably still have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. They show like a checker, or like a poker chip, black on one side, white on the other. You do your little magic, and it's a checkerboard design on there. And if I remember right, it's completely examinable. Ball and tube. Oh, I know I've had that one. A brass ball or a steel ball. It fits on top of a steel tube, too big to go inside, but then it slowly sinks in. It looked so cute. It was freaky when I first saw it. Floating gimmick, float almost anything. Electronic rating pen. I believe you turn a penny into a dime. Strictly business. Nope. Nope, I have not had that one. Oddball. I think I just bought this at a yard sale not too long ago. Traffic light. Don't know that one. Linking pins. It's like the linking rings, only it's safety pins. But I prefer my linking rings. Anybody who knows me knows I love my linking rings. Calculator. I am unfamiliar with that. Shrinking die. Never had it. At least I don't think I do. I've had so much stuff over the years and lost and forgot about so much stuff over the years. Watch me go through my stuff and find it. Television. Spectator puts this picture block inside the box and then hands it to you, and you can tell them what picture is on top. It is so easy to do. There's nothing gimmicked. Everything is examinable. The best of ballooning. Wish I could have got this, because I do a lot of balloon animals. I thought it would be a fun thing to do in my kids show. Cruising cards. I bought this many years ago, and I haven't. I don't think I've used it yet. If you knew how much stuff I really have, it'd drive you nuts. But yeah, I bought it years ago, and it's It's still right here. Still there, but hopefully, because I want to do so many videos of my magic collection, inspire other magicians. Oh, another Act 2 card at Magic Act Collection. Let's see, the Ultimate Mind Control deck, Brainwave, Mental Photography, Universal deck, Universal deck book, the long card, regular deck, and regular deck effects book. Oh yeah, I do love card magic. And hang on here, it's another one I bought on eBay, and it's still sealed. Just bought it, you know, I never had this before. That's from my favorite magic shop, or from when I was a kid, first starting out. So it's a nice little keepsake to have on my shelf. I have no plans of actually opening it, because I already have and do most of the stuff in here anyway. The mind control deck, which is in here. You toss a deck out, rubber banded, and people just take a quick peek in there, and you're able to tell them what card they picked. The levitating deck there. Person picks a card, puts it back in the deck, and it'll rise out. Card Tune 2. It's a card trick with a flip book. I want to get these on YouTube. I got a couple versions of this. I want to get them on YouTube, but it's really hard to get the right angle for the camera. Insurance Policy, that's a classic. Universal deck and book of 36 tricks. Oh, look at the 14 of diamonds. So a lot of fun stuff in here. Substitute Magician. I think that was one, if I remember correctly, that was just the instructions. It didn't come with a deck or anything. It was a regular deck. Incredible. I know that one. Power deck. Yeah, that's another one I never had. That looks like you can do all kinds of fun stuff with this. Electric deck. I do have a video on YouTube with that. I think I called mine Card Silliness. The locked deck. Never had that one. Haunted deck. I'm familiar with it. I just never really played with it. But a card is selected, put back in the deck, and the deck cuts itself, and the selected card comes out. Or what is that? An Ardo deck? I don't know what that is. I'm familiar. Go through here and check it out. Svengali, that's the one I definitely want on YouTube, because that was my very, very first trick. Stripper deck, I do have a quick video with the stripper deck on YouTube. The 3.5 of clubs, that's a funny card revelation. Clip card, not that one. Sealed deck. If you want to do some silliness, doctor up a deck of cards and make people think it's a regular deck, it's all the stuff you need to reseal it so it looks brand new, even though you cheated a little bit with it. Believe it? No. Dollar through card. I know I had this once upon a time. I have no idea where it is now. Somebody picks a card, and then you can run a rolled up dollar bill or a cigarette through the card, and then take it out, and it's not damaged or gimmicked. Brainwave, a named card is reversed in the deck, and as a kicker, it's a different colored back than the rest of the deck. Card case, tear and restore card. This is the long card. Person picks the 8 of hearts, and you pull a card out of your pocket. Hey, did you pick the 3 of hearts? No, how about the 4? How about the 5? How about the 6? How about the 7? How about the 8? Funny trick. The car buggy. See, now this is what I wish they would have done, or I think they should have done with the cups and balls. It's anywhere from 2 stars all the way up to 5 stars, depending what method you use. That little a little wooden car, finds a selected card. You know, somebody picks a card and you spread them out, and then you push on the spectators push on the car, and then the car stops on the selection. Diminishing cards. You have to deck a card shrink. The Black Ace Hoax. I've seen it done. I never did it. 6-card repeat. I have a version of that on YouTube. My version's Out of Hand. Invisible Deck. It's one of my favorites. So maybe someday I'll put that one on YouTube. I use that on occasion. Mental Photography. I want that online. Mark to Deck. Nope. Now look here. Unfamiliar with that one. I don't think I've had any of these. Surprising. I just collected so much stuff over the years. Maybe I do have it, I just forgot. Alright, the Money Magic section. Floating bill is on my YouTube. I called mine the Floating 5 since I used a $5 bill. Double deuce, a $2 bill turns to two $1 bills. That sounds neat. The Haunted Bill. The dollar bill folds all by itself in your hand. I have done a cigarette through quarter before. Maybe I'll do it again sometime. I don't know. Even though I don't smoke and anything at all, and I have no plans to start, I prefer using a cigarette to push through a quarter instead of a dollar. You know, it's the exact same trick, but I don't know. The cigarette just seems to work better for me. Another floating bill. Coin stand. Coins disappear. Quarter squeeze. I believe that's the one where coins one at a time pass through a brass block that's screwed between these two pieces here. Scotch and soda. That is a awesome trick. That's another one I want to put online, and yeah, another one I have from Old Town Magic Shop, and I have used it before. It is a wonderful trick. Highly recommend it to anybody. So let's see, the Hopping Halves. I have a version of that on my YouTube. Misled. Have it. Never learned it. Half bottled. Half a dollar goes inside of a bottle. Yeah, surprise, surprise. That's another one I'm planning on learning. Misled. Copperfield did that on TV. I might do it someday too. You know, I never did a whole lot of coin magic. I don't know. I just learned a few of them, but coin magic as a whole just didn't really appeal to me that much. I don't know why. I mean, I've seen some very, very gifted coin magicians, but I don't know. It's just there was not a whole lot of coin magic I felt I needed to learn. I got like Scotch and soda. That's a great one. I did learn that one. It's awesome. There's a couple I'm planning on learning. Chameleon coins. Actually, you know what? I think I have that right here. Nope, maybe not. Maybe it's maybe two coins that like the poker chips that change color. I think this comes with two poker chips, and they just change color right after another. I think that's what this is. Nickels to dimes. I did that just in time for Christmas. Spiked coin, maybe. Money maker. Maybe I'll do that one someday. It's a cute beginner trick. Raven. You put a coin on the back of a person's hand. You wave your hands over, and the coin's gone. The coin tray. Like, I don't know, 4 or 5 coins are on a tray, and then you dump it all into a spectator's hand, and then there's more than what they originally counted. I don't know this one. Let's see. Oh, a double X. It sounds like the previous trick in there. You change a penny into a dime. Copper, silver, brass. That is the one coin trick I really, really want to learn right now. I have a top 5 list of things I want to put on YouTube, and this is in the top 5. Kennedy half dollar, a Mexican centavo, and this version it has looks like a Chinese coin. Oh, their version is an English penny. The one I have is a Mexican centavo, but exact same trick. The Kennedy half dollar switch places a lot with the 2 other coins. Chippy coin trick, nope. Chinatown half, don't know that one. Bill slasher, sounds like a almost a torn restored bill thing. We got pages stuck together here. Coin through hand. There's different versions of that. I haven't done that one. Hyperspace, nope. Copper silver half, don't know that one. The 3 coin trick, I don't know that one. Coin penetration, yeah, that was a good. First time I seen that, it completely fooled the heck out of me. Oh, a Coin Magic Act 3 collection, Hopping Halves, Wish You Were Here. Yeah, just the Wish You Were Here. I don't know that one. The Bobo, JB Bobo's book. I have the book. So let's see, Unseen Forces, 21 cent trick. I have a version of this online. I believe mine is the $1.35 trick. All right, the Stage Magic. Yeah, this one is spectacular. Blew me away when I first saw it. You pour a real glass of red soda. I believe they use a red Snapple. Real liquid goes into that glass. You turn it upside down, and it instantly turns into a red handkerchief. It was spectacular. I thought about getting this one back in the day until I saw the price tag, and plus now who has a radio tape deck thingy like that? And if I remember correctly, this was about $750. So yeah, I didn't get that one. Bottle Royal, bottle production, I have that, never used it. Enchanted Tea Kettle, I have a video with that. Blindfold that only the magician can see through. Peanut butter and jelly, that's a trick where you want to make a sandwich, but the peanut butter and the jelly keep switching places, so you can't make your sandwich. Excuse me. The breakaway fan. Had it, and I really broke it. The razor blade illusion. You take 6 razor blades, you show that they are sharp. You slice a newspaper, whatever you have, playing cards, and put those in your mouth, and then you swallow a piece of string, and then you bring everything up. The razors are tied to the string, and there's mine right there. I just used it last week, and if you're not careful, you will nick the inside of your mouth. It does hurt if you do it wrong. The only highlight of that is if you do it wrong, you get scratches in the inside of your mouth. The only thing that really, really makes it feel better is ice cream. Oh yeah. Stratosphere, I do have a video with that. Floating light bulb, nope. The floating pearl and the zombie ball. I have a few of these. I want to learn them. The ball floats around this handkerchief. Magic coloring book, vanishing crayons. Yeah, that's a good one. You color the entire book by magic. It's awesome. Needle through the arm, made famous by Harry Anderson. No fake skin, no latex. A needle you place into your arm, and seems like you can control the flow of blood. So you're holding it around there. The needle's in the arm. No blood, but when you want there to be blood, there's blood. Flaming head chest. You put a person's head in the box. And then you run a fire torch through the side, and then you open the box up, their head is gone. Disarmed. I do have a video with that. Change bags. Maybe someday. I have one. Guess I'll use it. Broken and restored wand. I have that. Vanishing and appearing canes. I do have a video with an appearing cane. Linking rings. I still have my original set from Old Town that I bought in the 90s, and I still use them occasionally. Oh, that's the Great Escape. The thumb cuffs. That's another one I use a lot. One of my original, I think this was, thumb cuffs was one of the first 7 things I bought, and I still use them. There's nothing gimmicked. Once you know how the secret to escape from a pair of thumb cuffs, you can do it with any pair you can find. And I usually find them now at flea markets or fairs. If you go to a flea market or a fair, you can get them really, really cheap because they just sell them as cuffs. If you go to a magic shop, they sell you the secret on how to do it, so it's a lot more expensive. I've gone to a flea market and I bought 4 or 5 sets of thumb cuffs for the same price it cost for one pair at a magic shop. There's that devil's canister. Borrow objects from people, you throw it into the fire and then bring them back later. They're unharmed. Never had that one. I have a few guillotine-like effects. I don't have this particular one. Here's some egg bags. Throw egg into a bag, it disappears, it reappears. I have not used one in a show, but I am playing with one here and there. Maybe someday. Appearing candles and vanishing candles. Torch to rose. I do have that online. Dove pans. A couple of those I have videos of. Head twister. Nope. Don't have that crazy liquid. I used to have the drooping flower, but I broke it. Loadable. Let's see. The version I have is a flask, where you pour yourself one last shot. Suckers, fighting card, nope. Crystal clear cube, wasn't that in the close-up section? Let's see, death device. I have that. It's kind of a tight fit. Let's see, DeRose, that's like the lights. The delights where you make the ends of your finger, your thumb light up. In this version, you can do it with a rose too. Helium glass. You pour Coke into a glass, but you're not holding onto the glass, it's floating. Very nice piece of magic. Comedy funnel. That's where you think thing where you can. I didn't see the milk pitcher in here yet, but you make milk vanish by apparently pouring it into a kid's ear, but then you realize you don't drink milk that way, so you put the funnel on their elbow, you have another kid work their arm like a pump, and then that's how you get the milk out of them. Another version, same thing. Sorcerer's Apprentice, that's more of a gag. You get a kid up there, you put a wizard hat on them, and you take the cloth off, and there's a toilet plunger on their head. Water suspension, I never had that one. Let's see. The Lemon Game. Oh yes, that is on my my YouTube. I just called it the game because I thought calling it the Lemon Game would give away what's going to happen towards the end. It's a wonderful piece of magic. You get a lot of laughs out of it. But you borrow money from somebody, they sign it, so they know it's their bill. You can't switch it for something else. And it disappears and it reappears inside of a real lemon, and well, the signature on there, so they know it's their bill. You got their balloon. You can have that on YouTube. McBride's candle. I have this. Maybe someday I'll put it online if I can find it. Miraculous. A silk handkerchief is pushed through a mirror. Ghost bottle. Oh, okay, that's a different version of the Magic Milk picture. It said instead of a pitcher, it's a soda bottle. Okay, Hippity Hop Rabbits. Good little sucker trick for kids. You have a black bunny and a white bunny, and you put them inside these tubes, and then you spin them around, and you say the black bunny's over there, the white bunny's over there. So the kids think they know how it's done. You keep going back and forth, that they're switching places. So the kids think, oh, they're different colored on the backs. And when you remove the tubes and show the other sides, that one's red on the back and that one's yellow on the back. Blows the kids away. 5-card repeat. I don't know that. Sounds like the 6-card repeat or 5-rope repeat. Yeah, sounds like the 6-card repeat. Sack X. I think I have that in my storage shed. Black hand gag. I've used that many times. Oh, here's the milk pitcher. And the Phoenix stand. I am unfamiliar with that. Trying to get that into frame here. Don't have that. The Fireball, I do have that online. The Comedy Egg Can, that's one I never had, and it's kind of surprising. Because you break an egg and you put it into an empty glass, a bottomless glass on a kid's head. So you make them think there's going to be egg all over them. Arm Chopper, I do have that. That is on YouTube. The production tubes, nope, don't have those. Linking ropes, well, I prefer the rings, but top hat surprise, let's see. Nope, never had that one. Snowstorms, I want to do my own version of this. Every magician you see doing this will have some kind of story about living in Florida or having a relative in Florida who has never seen snow. What's it like? You know, we get a napkin, you tear it up, and it looks like till it looks like a snowflake. Then you dip it in water because snow is wet, and then get the fan out. You fan your hand, and the confetti flies everywhere, so it looks like a little snowstorm. Metamorpho spots. I don't have that one. Looks pretty neat though. Transformation chest I do have on YouTube. I believe I put feathers in the box and turned it into a real dove. Murder Inc. I just recently acquired one of these, so I think I'll try to get that online sometime in the year. Going to try, not going to promise, but I will try. Sawing Through Girl. I do have this, but didn't come with instructions, so I don't want to try it just yet. I'll learn how to do it properly first. I don't want to hurt anybody. Crystal Silk Cylinders. I've never had that. And here's the videos they had. They put out their own instructional videos for a while. Usually, back then it was once a year on VHS. I mentioned before, I don't think they made it to the DVD days, and well, they most certainly didn't make it to internet downloads. A lot of this first video, I believe, came out in 1990, and there's stuff in here I still use to this day, like a dollar in the orange. I use a lemon, but same trick. Floating bill, use that. The money metamorphosis, they did it where a $1 bill turns into a 20. The way I do it, I borrow money from somebody, I have them sign it. I try to get like a 100, but I usually end up getting a 20. I fold it up, it turns into a $1 bill. I give that back to them, and then the end of the show, that's where I cut open the lemon and there are signed bills inside. This one, this is the second volume they put out. I have a couple videos online from stuff I learned here. Well, this one too. And yeah, let's see. Square Circle. I do have a couple versions of that on my YouTube. Yeah, there's some really good stuff on here. The volume 3 was all card tricks, and I have 2 that I can think of on YouTube that I learned from here. There might be other ones, but 2 that I can think of: the Poker Deal and Through and Through. that are on my YouTube I learned from this video. I'd like to have at least one trick per video from here. And so far I do not have anything from volume 3, which was the money magic. Mostly coin tricks. I do want to learn coins through the table. Oh, the Matrix, that was a good one too. I'm debating on the Shortchange Charlie. It's a cute little story trick where bills keep changing their value. But I want to. It's a cute one. I don't think it's very deceptive, but I want to try to add some moves to it, see if I can make it deceptive, more deceptive. But yeah, nothing in here yet. What else did they have? Oh, a six pack of card tricks. Was that the? Okay, that's a different one. I never had that one, but I think I know a few of those in there. Let's see. And these are more videos, VHS tapes, accessories, just secret stuff that only magicians know about. Flash paper. That's always fun stuff. It's getting hard to find that now, at least for me. Balloons, balloon twisting. These are what I use the most, the 260s. When I make balloon animals, tables. They put out their own handkerchiefs. For some reason, magicians call handkerchiefs silks. It's not a silk handkerchief, it's just a silk. So I don't know why they do it, but I call it handkerchief. That's what people know it as. And close-up case with stands. I wouldn't mind having something. It's like I use I use briefcases for my stand-up show. A lot easier to carry around. And I have a stand that my dad made me, a couple of them. He made me a few fold-up tables too that I use a lot and I cherish. Applause card. Oh, that's a cute little one. You show up a card, it says applause please. You turn it over, it says thank you, and you turn it over for a third time, it says both of you. Cute little trick. Here's the books. Build your own illusions with cardboard. 125 card tricks. I just found that in my shed. Now you see it, now you don't. I do have that somewhere. I had so much stuff and lost so much stuff. I do have the 13 Steps to Mentalism. Scarny card. I think I have that. Scarny on cards. Flash paper. Yeah, there's all kinds of magical treasures. All kinds of books. Oh, comedy linking rings. So that's surprising that I do not have that. Let's see. That's books for clowning and bar tricks. Books and card tricks and balloon twisting. Yeah, I did have. I probably still do have this book somewhere with the Jack Miller routine, but it was hard. Wise Guy. Oh, that was Harry Anderson's book. What if that's the one I have autographed? Rings. There's the juggling section. I have juggled in the past. I haven't juggled for a long time though. Maybe I'll do another one. And the gags and pranks. The deluxe shock lighter. Ooh, yeah, that gives you quite the jolt. Double-sided quarters, double tails. The blood capsules. Oh yeah, fun stuff. The tricky golf ball, exploding golf ball. That was a cute one, but you can only use it once. It was made out of chalk, like the sidewalk chalk, and once they hit it with the club, it explodes and it's done. You don't get to use it again. But yeah, there's all kinds of great stuff in here. I have made many purchases my beginning days in Magic from Old Town Magic Shop. When they became Magic Max, they were mostly in the high tourist trap areas, so the prices got a little out of hand for me. So they had, but it was a really good run. And that's the order forms, table of contents. That's all the places they had stores. They had one in Mall of America. I've been to that one. It was a good place at the time. Yes, I believe was their final catalog. I haven't done a video with this one yet. Maybe I will. I'm not too worried about banging up this one because it's already banged up. But since these are still in pretty good shape, I want to preserve them and put them in a nice display box. Look back on for memories, and then use this video for memories if I want to read it again. And anyway, if you stuck through this video, I appreciate that. It's just now 46 minutes. So if you enjoyed the video, thank you. If you did not enjoy the video, sorry. Like I said in the beginning, I'm reading a catalog and it's a video mostly for me. But I hope you'll keep checking back here once again. I will have more videos of me demonstrating magic, going out and about. And have a good night.